Good.
Don't sound too happy, Kerry. Come on now. You just not awake yet or what?
I've been awake since 6 o'clock. I'm good.
All right. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the last meeting of the year. Just wanted to kind of hop on and spend a little time talking about what we've accomplished this year and where we're headed next year. So basically, this year has been extremely gratifying to, I believe, everyone on the team. We've done a fantastic job of making ourselves and our team name known, not just in the central region in Texas, but all over the country. And it comes down to hard work and dedication and spending time talking to customers and, making customers happy. And I couldn't be any more prouder. Like I've said numerous times, we've done a fantastic job, and it comes down to the leadership, it comes down to y'all. And I want to make sure going into 2018 that we keep this motivation going, and we get ready to amp it up even more. Um, I've said that I was going to be spending more time with y'all and getting y'all and building y'all to be better leaders, and believe me, that is going to happen. I have a lot of different ideas that we're going to start implementing. We're going to start asking the pros to be there more for themselves and the team. We've done that as of recently. We've done a good job. A lot of guys stepping up, wanting to help, uh, and spend some more time with their teammates. So that's a good thing. That's a great start for us. Um, One thing that I saw yesterday was people still calling into scheduling and moving jobs around, trying to move jobs around on their own. And we want to make sure that that's one thing that we're not doing. If we're moving jobs around at all, anybody on the team, I need to know about it first. Uh, just that way we have a good idea of what's going on. Because if I can see something in the foreseeable future or even today that we can help out somewhere instead of moving jobs around, things like that. Let's try to work on the pick list, stuff like that. We've done a great job of, being, helping each other out, and I appreciate it. I know with Brian being out, we've all felt a little bit more of a little bit more work thrown up under us because we're helping take care of Brian's squad as well as our squad. So I appreciate that hard work and dedication, guys. Y'all have really stepped up to the plate and taken that over without me even asking. Y'all just stepped right in and took over, so that's good. I really love that. Thank y'all so much for what y'all are doing. I'm going to be coming out right after the beginning of the year with a team goal, the way we're going to run in 2018, and I'm going to send that out to y'all and get y'all's feedback on it before the whole team sees it, and get y'all's feedback because obviously y'all's feedback is very detrimental to the team and how we're doing things. Um, I really, like I said, appreciate it, guys. Y'all done a good job. I'm going to be asking for a little bit more coming into the new year. Spending time digging in to better ourselves, right? Last night, spent a lot of time just sitting here thinking and where we've done good, where we've done bad, and what we can do to change. So that's going to be coming, and I'll pass that by y'all before that actually takes effect. That way as a leadership team we can talk about it. Um, so again, thank y'all. Appreciate all the hard work and dedication. Just going to kind of open it up and ask y'all what y'all think, how the year has gone, what we've done good or what we could have done different. Start out, just go down the line here. Dustin, I'm going to start out with you and get some feedback from you. What do you think, sir?
I think we've done pretty good. Just we've come together more than we were before as a team as a whole. Just communicating and working amongst one another and all that, and asking for help from each other instead of trying to do it on our own, or going through one person, getting the feedback from every single person on the team. Because like we've always said, that one given person may know something that another person doesn't know. So that's been good. Definitely still need feedback though, or not feedback, but just to touch up on doing the small things still. Like recording when your recons are done and stuff like that. Just small, minor details that need to be done. We still need to be working on that. But all in all, I mean, I think it's been a pretty good year. The latter part of the year, I would say, was the best part of the year.
Absolutely, I agree. The middle of the year kind of sucked for us. Yeah, we were doing good. We were at the top of the scorecard, but there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes on our team that I think in the past month and a half or so has kind of changed a little bit. So that's good stuff. And we're going to start working on that even more and start building that team camaraderie even more. So thank you, sir, for that. Kerry?
No, Dustin pretty much what I was gonna say. Just consistency and carrying everything over the new year.
All right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, we're gonna have to change our mindset some, just a little bit. And like I've said before, we're gonna step on some toes, and that's okay. Good leaders step on toes. So that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Vic, you got anything for us, sir?
I just think we have to change the mentality a little bit. Got too many people think we get off at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Uh, that happens with a whole bunch of people on the team. I think that's a mentality we have to change. That we have to work until everybody's finished. Not I'm finished my work. To hell with everybody. I'm done. 4 o'clock. They want to make the effort to help out. Just go put them, a little bit past 6 o'clock. And people's damn priorities are always more important than their job to me. I just personally think that that's a shitty ass thing going around the whole team. That's definitely something that I would change coming down the new year. And like you said, stepping on toes, I think it's about time that toes really stepping on. We always say we're stepping on toes, but then, there's no consequences, man. There's no, that's why they move jobs around and shit. Derek ain't gonna do nothing. Vic ain't gonna do nothing. So why not keep on moving jobs around, counter schedule? Or why not? It's 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm going home. There's no consequences. There's no repercussions. There's no nothing. So, they know that. So this is going to continue to happen until something happens. So I think that's something definitely needs to change, and something that definitely needs to be implemented.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's one thing is we haven't been held accountable for our actions, right? And that's one thing that we're going to be doing a lot more of, right? Like I said, I'm going to be putting this 2018 goals sheet out, and that's going to be covering a lot of the downtime. As far as I'm done at 3 o'clock, I'm done at 4 o'clock, I'm going home. Well, we have a pick list, and I know that a couple guys have used that pick list the past couple of days. Excuse me. In the Longview area alone, we have so many jobs that can be picked up on that list that are very small, minute jobs, but that's causing our our TTS to be so high and our flags in our area to be so high because we do have a lot of jobs. And being able to pick up those jobs will help us out tremendously in knocking down our TTS and our TTI, right? Perfect example, yesterday, Patrick calls me at like 8:30, 9 o'clock and says, hey, I had one install on my schedule and it's not going in because it was never confirmed or whatever. I have nothing to do. He said, I called in the scheduling and they don't have anything. Well, that's not true because we do have a pick list, and the pick list is something that you can use a lot of. He was more worried about, oh, I'm going to go help Manny because Manny's got a big install. And I understand what he's trying to do, but going and helping Manny on a big install is not taking care of our backlog. So I asked him, okay, drive back to Texarkana, get on the pick list, where you're in a more area that's not so rural and there's more jobs. People, obviously, unfortunately for us, we get in those rural areas where there is not a whole lot of jobs, and we look at the pick list and we say, oh, well, there's nothing on the pick list. Yeah, but if you drive to one of the bigger towns that are around you, there's probably at least one or two jobs there that can at least be, the customers can at least be called and ask, hey, would you like us to come out today? So we have to think outside the box when it comes to that, so we have to use that pick list. It's a great thing. It's a great tool to have because we need, stepping up and owning what's going on around us and what's going on in our team and things like that is really what's going to make us shine the most, right? And taking care of those numbers and getting our TTS and TTI down and showing that we as a team are doing that without having to call in the reinforcements, the reloads and things like that to knock our numbers down is really going to make us shine all over the company. And so we want to make sure that we're reiterating that. We want to make sure that we're getting that passed out. When one of our pros is calling us and saying, hey, I don't have anything, to do the rest of the day, let's make sure the first words out of our mouth is, what's the pick list look like? Have you tried the pick list? Because like I said, that's a great tool to use to knock those numbers down and to show that we're owning our area, where we work and where we take care of customers and knocking that down, guys. I know lately we have been going steady, nonstop, just crazy. It's the schedule's been packed on a daily basis. And if we can get that knocked down a little bit and get those numbers down, then that's where we're going to see a little bit of time to breathe, right? But right now we're in that crunch time coming up to the end of the year and starting off the new year. We're blowing and going. We want to be able to take that downtime and relax a little bit, and have that, okay, it's 3:00. There literally is nothing going on the rest of the day. There's nothing around me that I can pick up. Let me go help so-and-so. That's when, as leaders, if our numbers are down, y'all have been saying you want to do these ride-alongs or pop in on guys and things like that. Well, I can't really justify that right now because of how many jobs we have. But if we can get that knocked down, that's going to be a little bit easier to pill to swallow and say, oh, okay, well, perfect example. Dustin, you're done. It's, 2:00 and, Rouse is on a big install. We're not going to help Rouse. We're going to help him and go over some best practices and things like that and be able to get out in the field with these guys. So, excuse me, that's one thing that, we need to utilize, a big tool that we need to utilize to help get our numbers down so we're able to do that. Because like I said, right now I can't, just block people off the schedules to go right along with people because we got so much work going on. And like right now, Dakota called me yesterday. And, he had these 2 days of vacation that he had been asking for since damn near when he started that he was going to need vacation for. And he called me yesterday and said, hey, my plans have changed. I'm not going on this little vacation. I don't need these 2 days off. Let's go ahead and open them up. And I'm going to go to work so I can take care of some jobs. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you letting me know. Well, this morning he's going and taking care of getting his fingerprinting done before I unblock his schedule. And then he's going to go and get an oil change. And then he said he's got a customer that was scheduled way far out for a service ticket that he's going to be able to pick up and take care of this morning. And then after that, I'm going to open his schedule for today and tomorrow so he can pick up some of those jobs and be able to help out those customers. Because obviously down in his area, excuse me, down in his area, we're backed up. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of them customers. Dustin, you had something?
Yeah, about Dakota's licensing, he's going to end up doing the wrong one. Talked to him last night, and I don't know if he got it fixed because I talked to him last night. That email I sent out with the correct code that we talked about, he signed up for the $10 one too. So he texted me last night that he was going to try to get it fixed. That one canceled and this one scheduled. So I'm not sure if he did or not, but all three of them have the correct email with the correct code now. So there's no, and you saw it, and I think Victor saw it. All they got to do is copy and paste that link with the correct code at the end of it. So there should be no excuses now. But Dakota, his fingerprint that he's supposed to go do today, I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he got the original one canceled and rescheduled for the right one, or if he's going to be able to change it there. But he has the correct code now, so I just hope he's able to get that fixed because right now he's scheduled to do the wrong one.
Correct. He should be able to change it when he gets there, because whenever I went just last Thursday to get mine done, she asked me if that was the correct one before she actually submitted it, or before she started taking them. So hopefully he can get that changed up. If not, maybe we can get him scheduled tomorrow for the correct one. But yeah, and that was just part of it, guys. Me and Mott were talking about it last night. These guys have had these fire emails, for a while now. I think one of them, Rouse goes all the way back to November or something like that, about the correct code for their fire license that they needed to sign up for. And they have multiple times signed up for the wrong one because they weren't reading the emails that were sent to them. And then I failed and accidentally sent them the wrong one the other day. So this time is my bad, but I know that before that, they had the correct one numerous times and was still signing up for the wrong ones because they weren't following directions on the email. So yeah, we're going to get that fixed. We're going to get these guys fingerprinted up fairly quickly and get them licensed up, because that, again, is part of our biggest problems, is because we're having to return to so many jobs to take care of these smokes and firefighters and COs for these guys. And we want to stop that because that's just killing us. So thank you, Dustin, for seeing that, and I appreciate it. Also, another thing is hiring up. I will be setting up some interviews for next week, first of the year, to get our new spot in Tyler filled. We need to go ahead and get that filled. That will get us cut down on our numbers as well, and start helping out and getting us flowing down there and getting a good consistency. One thing we need to work on is Tyler Sellers. He is he's lost right now. I don't know. He's got a mindset that he thinks he knows what's going on, things like that. I know that he's reached out to all of us on this call numerous times on a daily basis, and we need to stop that. We need to spend some time, as well as myself, with him and get him figured out and get him on the right track. It's bad, guys. I don't know how many times a day he calls y'all, but he calls me at least 10 times a day, every day that he's working. And for stuff that he already knows the answer to. He thinks that he second guesses himself and wants to make a phone call to find out, when I've told him numerous times, you're not going to make a mistake that I can't fix or somebody on this team can't fix. Okay? You have to trust what you've been taught and not what you think. Because that's one of the biggest things, is he trusts what he thinks, not what he's been taught. He just comes up with his own ideas and thinks that's the correct way, and it's not. So I know Victor and I have spent a lot of time on the phone talking about that, and as well as Carrie and Dustin. So we're gonna get that going and get him on the right track, or we may have to get him on a different track, and that's not a good track for him or us, because we'd be backing customers up even more. So moving on, guys. Besides that, I'm pretty much done. We have a holiday coming up this weekend, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We're all off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Be safe. Make sure we pass out a safety tip just to our teams. I'm going to get with Jason and have him pass out some stuff as well today. Make sure our guys are safe. A lot of drinking and alcohol going on. Want to make sure we're on the roads being safe and return back home to our families and things like that, especially New Year's Eve. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the time off again. A week from Christmas, we're already getting another break, so that's good. That last little break before the New Year starts, and we're gonna just put our foots in the throats and get to going. Besides that, guys, I want to kind of open it up and see if y'all have anything for the end of the year and see what we got going. And if not, we'll get going. But what y'all got?
I don't really have anything. Just be safe and have a happy New Year.
Mr. Carey?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm driving to my next customer, so just let's kill it.
And Mr. Lugo.
Real quick, we're not gonna get scorecards anymore.
You're breaking up, brother. I can barely hear you.
We're not gonna get scorecards anymore.
Yes, we are getting scorecards. I will be sending one out Tuesday morning. Right quick, I can go over it with y'all just real quick. We have Carey number 1, Dustin number 2, Victor number 3, Rouse 4, Lionel 5, Patrick 6, Manny 7, Eric Saunders 8, Jason 9, Larry 10, Dakota 11, Tyler 12. One of the biggest things, guys, is MPS. We've been having this competition. We have 3 guys on the team right now that have 100 MPS scores. That is Carey, Lionel, and Jason Sykes. They have hundreds. Dustin, 85. Victor, 88. Rouse, 86. Patrick, 57. Manny, 70. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I know y'all can't really see it, but it's probably hard for y'all to see, but if y'all can see it, I got my screen up now so y'all can see it. Eric Saunders is a 50, Jason 100, Larry 40, Dakota 67, and Tyler 60. That's all MPS, guys. SOS is Carey 6, rounded off. Dustin 9, rounded off. Victor 0. Good job there, Vic. Rouse 12.5. Lionel 15. Patrick 12.5. Manny 10. Eric 10. Jason 30. Larry 15. Dakota 23.5. And Tyler 17.4. That's on SOS. Sin 6.5 for Carey, or 6.7 for Carey. Good job there, Mott, with a 0. Victor 16.7. Rouse 12.5. Lionel 36.4. Holy cow. Patrick 22. Manny 33. Eric Saunders at a 0. Jason 40. Larry 12.5. Dakota 50. And Tyler 30. And then App, Carey, good job there. You got 2. I think you had one going yesterday. I'm sorry?
That's incorrect. That's incorrect. I have 4.
Okay. Well, it hasn't updated yet. So, and then we have Larry with 1. One of the biggest things is install percentage. Tyler has 0, so he's getting 0 points. That's not a weighted thing that doesn't go towards the scorecard, but just want to keep an eye out on these regardless, guys. The install percentage, UVI, and the DIR. Want to make sure that we're still keeping an eye on those, right? But we got a lot of work to do in SOS and SIN. But again, SIN has a lot to do with not being licensed. We will be talking to Lionel and spend some time with him to see why he's almost he's 36.4 on his SIN 30. So we're returning to a lot of his jobs. Manny, 33%, returning to a lot of his jobs. Then, of course, Jason, 40%, returning to a lot of jobs. And then Dakota and Tyler probably has some to do with the fire, not having fire license, but not all of it. So we want to spend some time seeing what's going on while we're returning there. I think the new guys think it's not as bad to return to a job. They think it's okay, not okay, but we want to make sure we're having conversations with them and seeing exactly what their thought process is on that. I think they're quicker to, we can return, and get that fixed or whatever, than to troubleshoot or whatever and get it taken care of then while they're still at the customer's house. That's just going to be some conversations we need to have, which we need to have pretty quickly. And then SOS, returning to services, is lower than returning to installs, but still turning to way too many service calls. And then these NPS scores, guys, as you saw yesterday, Eric Saunders had 2 2s and a 0. This is probably incorrect. This is probably going to be changing. It probably has not updated for today yet. Then I'm going to go over to the manager scorecard right quick. Brett's leading the way right now, director-wise. Tommy is in 5th place, our region. And we are sitting at, where are we at? 25. So,
Hey, Derek, how do you individually look in the region, though? Just curious.
what do you mean? Each person?
Yeah, like on the team, where do we rank among the region?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back. So you want to see each person individually in the company or in the region?
And just, off of our team, where do we all rank?
Okay, give me 1 second. This program sucks, man. This Tableau website that we use, man, it's so slow. Give it just a second. Oh, while that's coming up, y'all want to see what Click looks like? I can show y'all Click right quick while that's still loading. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
There's Click. So same thing that y'all see basically on Tech Genie, but mine is a little bit more in depth. Like I can, Patrick's job, I click on it, it comes up, and I can go to General, and it gives me service number, work order number, task type, installing doorbell camera and ODC, should take 4 hours and 45 minutes. Then time is it's scheduled in 8 to 10, and he should get there at like 9:04. Customer.
I'm glad you brought,
Do what?
cause I'm glad you brought that up because we've sent in email after email, and they still keep screwing up all these schedules, all these times, all these work order notes. And it says send this in if it's incorrect and blah blah blah. But apparently I don't know if it's the same people or not, but they're not getting coached up on times and stuff like that because the work order notes are wrong, and you put in technique, your work order notes are wrong. And like I have one today, it says DBC, or maybe it's one day next week, I can't remember what it is. It says go out and it says fix the DBC, and it says go out and replace outdoor camera in the notes and the smoke detector. It has nothing to do with the doorbell camera, but to keep it in the time frame, they're gonna put a stinking doorbell camera on there. Or today, I have a complete reinstall of a customer's house for 43 minutes in an 8 to 10 in Gladewater, and then a full install in Overton 8 to 10. So like they're just, I don't know what's going on, but it's getting, yeah, we're making some of these jobs, but when you get to a job and you think you're fixing a doorbell camera, and it's something totally different when you get to the house.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at your job now. All right. So on these, if you're running into these, keep sending them to me because I am sending them up. And as you saw yesterday, I did like this right here on Victor. This install that he had, they had it for 45 minutes, right? They had a full install for 45 minutes or whatever it was. I think it was 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. Well, I emailed in yesterday saying, hey, y'all made a mistake. We need to fix this and fix it now. And they fixed it instantly. Now, they did have to move some stuff around back here on the backside of his Victor's day, but they did get it fixed.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I appreciate you fixing those things for us, 'cause I know you're doing that, but it just seems like they would be getting some coaching and, hey, quit doing this kind of stuff, you know what I mean?
And y'all don't see it because I don't include you, but they are getting coached. I promise you that. Because whenever I send those emails to scheduling, I'm including scheduling and the Texas scheduling boss and the scheduling boss when I send those emails. And they are quick to want to fix those because they are not happy. Just like Tommy has asked y'all to do when y'all are sending an email to add him to it, when y'all are sending an email to me to make sure it's getting done. We're doing the same thing to scheduling, adding their bosses to make sure that it's getting done and make sure that their bosses are seeing it and are coaching them on that. So the coachings are happening, guys. Without any doubt, I know that those are happening. But and I do know that it's been happening a lot, that they're screwing this up and trying to make things fit. And they are getting rid of those people and having those coachings with those guys about that, because that is one big thing that has been driving all of us insane. So here you go, guys. Y'all asked for it. Give me just a second. Let me get my other screen up. Here you go. This is our region. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the screen? See my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Cary this is just our region, right? Cary's number 1, Dustin number 3, Victor number 4, Rouse number 13, Manny 19, Patrick 20, Lionel 22, Eric 23. Let me get this. Let me see here. Where am I at? Larry 28, Jason 40, Dakota 45, and Tyler 50 out of 57. So a lot of our teams staying up in the top 20, right? So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of our team, half of the 12 right now is in the top 20 out of 60. Not or 50, yeah, 57. Sorry, not too bad, guys. We're doing good in the region. I think we're in second in the region right now. I think Eric's just right above us. Besides that, guys, I will be out on the road today. I'm actually going to be meeting Eric White and Tyler today. We're going to go and meet up and have a little meeting together, him and I. Going to have some breakfast or lunch or something. I will be heading over to meet up with Victor to drop some smokes and things like that. By the way, Victor, you need to email me or text me that list so I could go grab that this morning before I leave the house. Besides that, guys, again, thank y'all for all the hard work, dedication this year has brought us. We have shined in the region. Tommy has been very vocal about that. I've been on numerous company-wide calls, and our team is being recognized on those. So thank y'all. Have a great end of the year, last 2 days of the year. Let's finish up strong and get ready to kill 2018.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
You said y'all are gonna be in Tyler today?
Eric and I will be just for a little bit. Yeah, what's going on?
Well, that's where the bulk of my jobs are. I was gonna see if maybe you could bring it. I'm down to like 3 glass breaks with a couple of installs today. If maybe you could bring some over and bring my shirts as well. Maybe I can just stop by and meet y'all in Tyler or out in that area somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, guys, I did get our Christmas shirts for donating a sub to Santa, so I got those. Besides that, appreciate it, guys. Any last parting words? All right, guys. I appreciate it. If y'all need, Carrie, go ahead and send me a text message of what you think you need from the FSL, as well as Victor. I'll grab that this morning and get that out to y'all definitely today. Just got it, Victor. Just got it. Thank you, sir. Carrie, send that out to me. Dustin, have a great day. Victor, have a great day. Carrie, have a great day. Thank you all for being part of leadership, and we will see y'all Tuesday morning. By the way, guys, not that it really matters, but Saturday I will be heading out of town. I'm tired of being out of town, but my family thinks that we all need to be together for New Year's. But I'll be back Monday, back in town. So have a great day, guys. See y'all and appreciate it. Thank y'all.